Hello and welcome to the Jam Grows YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel where I document my allotment journey. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the first year where I've ever had an allotment. Never had one before, so I'm going to be documenting all my mistakes and hopefully all of the good things I do as well. And yeah, bring you guys along with me. Again, a massive thank you for all of the support during my videos. All of the comments and stuff like that. Honestly, I've got so much good information, little tips and tricks. So yeah, massive thumbs up, thank you very much. And in today's video, I've got a bunch of little jobs planned, but I'm actually here at night this time, so we're not going to be able to finish the whole thing tonight. But I thought we'd start off with some little updates around the allotment. So last video, we finished off the cold frame. I've actually trimmed it up a little bit, so let me show you. Now, it's not perfect, as you can see, but it's all right, it'll do. I'm reasonably happy with it. Again, now when the water comes on, it'll fall off rather than going inside the cold frame. So yeah, good job, well done, nicely all trimmed up. One thing I've not done actually is check it opens, so I'm going to do that right now. Success, it opens. That is one hefty door now. It's got so much wood on it. So that should last a fair while. I'm going to get my brassicas in here today, definitely 100%. I saw a comment saying, yeah, the brassicas will be fine in there. So I'm going to get all of those in there today at some point. But let's continue with the updates. Bird feeder update. I filled this up yesterday and it's literally all the way down there. I'm happy that the birds are feeding, but it's going down so quick. Very, very quick. Today, I'm also 100% going to get, well, maybe not today, in today's video, that is for sure. I'm going to get some edges on this thing so it doesn't blow away if it falls on the table. Also, a little update on my pond. I don't know if you can see it on the camera very well, but it looks kind of green, which is not the best. There's actually a little bug in there. I don't know if that's like a pond skater or something. So at least it's attracting wildlife. What I've done is I've ordered a solar fountain. So hopefully that will move the water around a little bit and make it a little less green. Everything's looking really good. The wild area, again, really happy with it, looking really good. I've moved these ones down here. So if they do root, they can root into this and then eventually, you know, fall down. But yeah, I might have to build this little bit up at some point. Don't know if I'll do that today, but I'll build it up with some nice dirt and compost just so everything can fall down nicely onto that. But the pond is almost definitely got worse. I used to be able to see the stones in the bottom, and that was only a few days ago. So hopefully the solar fountain will make it a little bit better, maybe. Fingers crossed. Now, regarding the things I didn't think were potatoes in the garlic bed, they were indeed potatoes. A few people did confirm, yeah, these were definitely potatoes. I don't know if I've still got the things around, these things. Yeah, a few people said, yeah, unfortunately, they are potatoes. But on the bright side, they said, don't worry. I mean, you could leave them in or you could take them out. Either way, it shouldn't do too much. So what I'm going to do is actually leave them in underneath there for this year and to see what happens. I don't ideally want them to shade the garlic, so I'll probably end up like pulling the tops off, but other than that, I'm just going to leave them in and just see and just go with it. So I don't know if you can see this. You're currently in the potato net. I think we've got a first potato coming through, pushing through the ground. Looks like a few little cracks here and there as well, so I'm pretty sure that the potatoes are starting to come through now, which is really good. I'm really happy about that. This is the only one that I can see so far though. At least let me have another little check. So I can't see any this side. Obviously you can just see through the net or see the net. But I can see a lot of cracks. So I think very soon they're going to start coming through. So Jerusalem artichokes are going really nice. One thing I've just noticed is this is definitely a paw print. And it goes all the way across there. Don't know if you can see those little ones, very fine. Don't know if that's a cat or what. I do see a cat round here. It does look like a cat paw print, right? I'm not just seeing things, but let's get rid of them. But yeah, Jerusalem artichokes are going good. The other ones that I put in are not coming up yet, so maybe they won't, because I did put 6 in total, but I think 4 out of 6 is a big win. So one thing I am slightly disappointed about is these bushes that I moved from here to there. There's not even one single bit of growth on any of them. So I'm starting to think maybe they're dead. Because I have moved a raspberry bush before that was in my garden. Well, actually I took it out of a pot, a big pot. It was in a massive pot, and then I just transplanted it in the ground. So I suppose it's a little bit different. But yeah, not one single bit of growth on any of these. Kind of starting to get worried. Maybe I'll ruin them. So that's it for the updates as of right now. If anything else happens, I'll keep you posted, of course. The first job that I want to do is move the brassicas out of the greenhouse into the cold frame. So let's do that. There's the last one. So I'm just going to give these a little bit of water. I'm currently using a bottle with holes in it because I've not got myself a good sprayer yet. I am meaning to go and look for one, so I'll find one at some point. But right now, this is alright. And someone said to me in the comments, leave the cold frame open for like, well, when you get there, just open it up through the day and then close it at night kind of thing. Just let some fresh air in and out, you know. So I'm going to leave this open for the remainder of the day while I'm here. As you can see, this is kind of my hoarding section down the side of my shed and down there. But ideally, I would like to be able to walk like all the way down there at some point. So I need to get a place and clear all this. So what I'm thinking is, at least this is what I've done. I've made this, which I've showed in a previous video, a little lean-to thing on the side of my shed. I just need to add some shelves. So I'm thinking the shelves should be added. Well, I'm not going to say possibly. I'm going to start the job right now because I keep putting it off. And yeah, if I keep doing that, I'll never do it. So I'm going to start this right now. So I need to pick 3 shelves and some wood so I can attach the shelves on. There's probably going to be a fair little bit of weight on each shelf. So I'm going to put a length of wood each side, and that should be good to go. We've got enough shelves there, but what I also want to do with some of these shelves is dismantle them and use them for borders. Get rid of these rotten ones, and also add some borders on my new paths over there. So that should be all right. Add a few like down here, you know, just to keep the wood chip in rather than make it look nice. It's more to keep the wood chip in, so I've definitely got to do that. And I've also just noticed these. This is definitely a cat. Look at that. Gone right over the bed and this side. It's just had a right nice walk around the bed, I think. As you can see, it's gone up this way and then maybe jumped off and walked around and then come back on this way. I literally just noticed those. Definitely got to be a cat, I think. What do we think? I think it's a cat. Hopefully it's not going to the toilet in here. Hopefully I don't think it's a litter box. But yeah, more evidence of the cat. I've got the 3 shelves ready. I've also got some bits of wood ready. And I've just realised, and this is no word of a lie, I've literally not bought my bag. Which means I've not got my drill, because I always put my drill in my bag. Yeah, because I've come at night this time. I didn't really think I'd need my bag, even though it's got my drill in. So, again, I'm going to have to put that job off again, which, honestly, I was going to start it right now. And now I can't. The one time I was going to do it. But at least I got the materials ready to do it. Kind of annoying. That is literally sod's law. The one time I was going to actually start it, I haven't got my drill. So I'm going to have to start it first thing tomorrow morning. Definitely will do it in this video. So maybe it's this guy, this absolutely huge pigeon that's eating all my bird feed. Not quite on the bird feeder yet. Oh, spoke too soon. Look at how big that pigeon is. That is absolutely huge. Dude, sorry dude, you're gonna have to go. You know, I bet it's that guy eating all the food, because he was massive. And it's literally under halfway full. Damn, that is crazy. Right, I've got a question to ask you. These are my pepper plants, or seedlings, whatever you want to call them. And these are the ones that actually started out in my fridge. So I think they're just normal bell peppers. But when exactly do I start repotting them? When do I pot them up into their own little pots? Because they're doing really well. Some of them have got more than 2 leaves on now, coming up to 4 leaves. In fact, they have. Some of them have got 4 leaves on, which is crazy. Same question for the chilies. When do I go ahead and repot these? The ones that I bought last video from the garden centre. I have no idea, really. But yeah, they're getting a little bit crowded in there, so I'm not really sure. One thing I have just noticed is my leeks that I potted up a couple videos ago are actually coming out now as well. That is really good. And also, take a look at these brassicas. They've gone bendy and leggy again. But they're absolutely huge now. I think maybe I should get those out at some point as well. I'm using nails to prop them up, which is probably not the best idea. This guy here is definitely reaching for light, because look how bendy he's going. But I'm not really sure how to get more light, you know? But it is what it is. I need to get on a brassica box ASAP, because, yeah, they're getting big now. Which actually reminds me, oh, there's a bee in my greenhouse. There was literally a bee on my shoulder in the last video, and I didn't even see it. Right, it's gone. As I was saying, all the brassicas are now in the cold frame, so I'm going to put these in the cold frame right now. I definitely think, look how big they are. They've got to be soon enough ready to go out, right? So yeah, all the brassicas are now in the cold frame. As you can see, these ones are really accelerating past the others. They are huge. I've actually forgot what these are as well. I think they're purple broccolis. These ones. I think they are. I should have labelled them. I am back down the allotment. It's actually been a couple days since the last few clips. It is an absolutely beautiful day today. A few clouds in the sky, but somewhat blue. Now, I've got something to show you, because I've actually had a delivery from the Amazon. So let me get down to the pond to show you. So I've actually installed this little thing, and at the minute the sun's not fully here. Well, it's kind of in the sun, but yeah, I've seen it work a lot better than this when it was in full sunlight. So fingers crossed it gets charged up a little bit and it goes a little bit better. But it does look a little bit rubbish as of right now, but it does get a lot better. It's slowly starting to come through, as you can see, which is actually perfect timing for the video. But yeah, pond's looking green still, but I'm working on figuring things out to try and get that less green, although it doesn't matter per se. Here with Eddie the dog again, and I'm also here with my girlfriend, who I will introduce, because someone said in the comments, oh, you haven't even introduced her yet. So here's Danielle. Hi. There she is. Yeah, she's getting into the gardening a little bit as well, trying a few bits out. So yeah, you've now been introduced to Danielle. So also I have a question regarding the pond. Now my friend Bob the gardener has supplied me with something, and I'll show you what it is. I'm going to take it down to the pond, and I need your advice. Do I add this or do I not add this? I'm somewhat undecided, so I'm not really sure what to do. My friend Bob the gardener supplied me with this, and basically our idea was, if we had it up like here and have it flowing into the pond, obviously it will look a lot better if we actually did fit it and have like a waterfall, a constant waterfall going into the pond. You can see now that's shaded, it's completely stopped working pretty much. What do you think? What do we think about that? Should we add that at some point, or should we just leave it as it is? Again, I'm undecided. I think it would look good with the waterfall, and I can make it look really, really nice. But again, I'm completely undecided. Would it be too much? What do you guys think? So, remember the first few clips where I was starting my shelf rack build? I've actually done a little bit of work on this, as you can see. Now, I think I mentioned not using the brackets, but I found using those 3 brackets that I got from that free greenhouse and a bit of wood attached to the shed makes it a lot more stable. It was a lot easier to get these shelves on as well, because they're slightly smaller than I wanted. But at some point I'm going to be finishing that off today, and it looks really good. I'm going to have a section for wood, a section for pipes, and just all random stuff as well, just to keep things a little bit tidy. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. I've already got some like metal kind of netting kind of stuff up there, just placed in there. So yeah, really happy with that. My onion beds, they are looking good, because my new hoe is so good at weeding, and I've been keeping on top of it. So look at that now. I mean, there is probably 1 or 2 weeds, but look at that. That is, I am happy with that. Also, I've noticed a funny onion. This one, look at this. It's got, I don't know if you can see that properly. It's got 2 shoots coming off it. What does that mean? I have no idea. A little bit crazy. Also, I noticed this one, that's somewhat gone a little bit rotten. I don't know if that's a bad thing or what. Oh, a little bit of a weed there. Keep on top of it, pull it out. So yeah, I'm not really sure. And the most exciting thing I've got to show to you guys is basically my friend has provided me with so many free plants. So now the greenhouse is even more packed. I'm going to turn the camera around now and show you just exactly what we've got. And to be honest, I'm so happy with this little haul, completely free. I did give him the Scotch bonnet chili, so it was kind of a little trade, but I did originally get that for him anyway, so because I know he likes that. So yeah, let me show you exactly what we've got. So as you can see, I've managed to get all of these free plants from my friend. My friend is new to allotment gardening as well. He's not got an allotment, but he started somewhat of a little veg grown garden in his back garden. And he just overdid so many seeds and said, yeah, come and grab as many as you want. And let me go through some. So these, we've got some peas. We've got 4 peas here, which I'm going to get in today with the rest of my peas. Because as you can see, they are getting pretty long. We've got some leeks, and hidden inside those leeks, I think they're peppers. I don't know if they're chili peppers, but there's some kind of peppers. So yeah, we've got some leeks and some pepper seeds. And then at the back, we have got some sunflowers. Now these have got purple stems, and the reason being, my friend did a little bit of an experiment. He started some of these off under a light. So a synthetic light rather than sunlight. And apparently this is kind of some kind of way to protect themselves. So yeah, looking kind of good. And then on this one, they've got all different names in. We've got a load of chard. I think this one is spinach. Yeah, we've got some spinach. We've got some lettuce, rocket lettuce. This one, beetroots, I think they are. We've got another beetroot there. I think this one, what's this one? Spinach. Coming across, we've got a couple more. Oh, I don't know what that says. Come on, Sean. And then, but this one says cucumber. They kind of do look the same though. How weird is that? They look virtually identical. Right, and then we've got more spinach. I think this one's spinach. Yeah, I know the spinach because it's got the round leaves. More spinach here. Got a load of different salad leaves as well. Some more salad leaves here. All different things here. We've got some rocket, as you can see. Another beetroot. I think this is dill. Yeah, I've got some dill. What else we got? Rocket. We got a couple of tomatoes. Different money makers. So I've already got a couple of money makers. So I've got 3. Oh no, this is a Marmand tomato, which is kind of cool. That's dill. Yeah, just a huge variety of stuff. Parsley we've got now, which is really good. I've got some stuff now which I've not even had. So here we've got a couple of peppers, and then this one is just a wide variety of stuff. So we've got a few cabbages, all your collie, here Laura Lander, celery, and then we got another celery there. So yeah, that one's a little mix of stuff. So a massive thank you to my friend for supplying me with all these. Again, he did say they're looking a little bit worse for wear, but since I've actually picked them up, they're doing a lot better. Well, I'm not saying that he did anything wrong, but they are doing somewhat better. Oh damn, there's actually a mushroom growing in this one. Wow, damn, that is epic. I didn't see that before, but that is everything. Oh wait, no, we've got one more thing up here with a load of more peppers, coral pepper, which is really nice. I put that in my pepper pot. Again, if you know when I should repot these, and also maybe these, please let me know. Because yeah, I'm going to be planting a few of these out well, maybe these out today. I'm going to let these strengthen up a little bit, because my idea is for the spinach is to have them in with my beetroot bed. So I have a combination of beetroot and spinach to try and get more use out of my space. But there we go, a bunch of free plants. Super happy with that haul. Not only have we got the free plants, but me and my girlfriend went to the range. I saw a comment saying you could get 4 bags of compost from the range for £10. So I was like, geez, that is a good deal. Although when we got there, it was topsoil, but it looked all right. So I thought, I'll give it a little go. This is what we got. I think it's going to be all right. It says it's for flower beds and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to give it a go, try it. 4 for a tenner. I think it's definitely worth a try. That is for sure. And we also got this kiwi plant. Now, we went to a garden centre once and saw a kiwi plant for £24.99 in the range, which is actually they've got home-based stuff in there as well for some reason. It was only £5.99, so we thought, you know what, we are gonna give that a go. We're gonna try and grow some kiwis. We do love kiwis. We're not 100% sure if it's gonna work, but we're more than willing to try. Like I said, it's all about trying, and it does look pretty well. For £5.99, I was so happy with that. Like we said, we've seen one for 24 quid. And this one, £5.99, it's a no-brainer, right? So that's the new thing as well. And I also got some more screws. You know how I like a good set of screws. Can't remember how much these were, but I kind of like the jar that they come in. So I'm definitely going to be able to reuse this jar. So yeah, got some screws as well. So the next little update is kind of a bad one. I don't know if some of you might remember, a while ago, I did a little investigation in my greenhouse because I heard some rustling around. And I think I found more evidence of either rats or mouse living in my greenhouse. So I think it's still going to be there. Oh my God, I can see a mouse right now. Right, the investigation is well and truly underway. I can see the mouse right now. I don't know if you can see that through there. There is a mouse right there eating this leftover potato. Oh, dude. So we have actually found out the culprit. Oh, he looks so cute. I really don't want to hurt. And he's gone under there. That's exactly where I thought they was living before. Oh, man, I don't know what to do. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting to see a mouse today. I thought maybe they wouldn't come out, or... Not while I'm here talking anyway. But geez Louise, there's actually a mouse in my greenhouse and we've caught it on camera. So I'm somewhat worried. I don't know what to do. I don't want to kill it. I don't like killing stuff. Everyone said to me put traps out and stuff like that. I should have filled that hole as soon as possible, but yeah, I don't really know what to do because I really don't want to. I hate killing stuff, but I did not expect to see it actually there today. I thought it would just come at night. It's definitely hiding under there now. But yeah, so my hunch was right before I heard the noise, and I put it in a previous video saying there's definitely some kind of rustling going on down there, and I was 100% right. There is mice, so I actually don't know what to do. I think most people are just going to say get traps. Oh man, I don't know what to do now. So yeah, give me some advice what to do. I know people will just say put mouse traps out, but I kind of don't want to kill them because I don't know, I just don't like killing stuff, but it is what it is. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's there. He is under the slab. Right, let's go again. He's gone under that bit of the slab. So he is under here right now. I think I'm going to have to dismantle all this to somewhat try and get him away. So wherever he's gone, he's not here anymore. And he's gone under there. Which leads me to believe he could have gone even further into my greenhouse. Which I really hope he hasn't. Let me try and get a closer look to see if we can see. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Maybe I'm going to have to get some traps. But yeah, feel free to let me know the best solution. What you think anyway. And I'll just go with it. But he's definitely down there. I'm going to leave all that stuff off so it's somewhat exposed. He might come out again. I don't know. Gonna have to get that properly sealed off. Now I'm even unsure whether I can, you know, prepare my greenhouse, like prepare the soil and stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna just like attack my crops. Fortunately enough, I did only see one. So I mean, I suppose that is a beneficial thing. But Yeah, he's not come out again so far, so we'll leave that for now. And I'll ponder on what to do. Right now, what I'm going to do is get these 4 peas in. And I think they'll do a lot better if we can get them in the ground and have something to somewhat climb up. So I'm going to do that right now. Next job I've got to do is sort out this bird feeder. I've got to fill it up, which I don't know if I've got enough food to actually fill it. But I'm going to add some little edges on the side right now as well. First and foremost, let's first fill it up and then let's add the edges. Right, so I'm putting these on first so it doesn't vibrate all the food out. All gone. I need to get some more. As you can see, a bit does go on the side, but it's not so bad. It makes it a little bit easier for them to get out. I've not even got much food today. I'm going to top it up with some mealworms, and then I'll have to get a little bit more food at some point. So there we go. I've added a few more little mealworms to it as well. Happy with that. Just put the lid back on, and now the birds can eat. So one thing that I've learned recently is it's around this time of year that you can actually start feeding or fertilizing your garlics. Now, someone suggested you could use some coffee grounds, which I haven't got any just yet, but I will use them at some stage. But what I have got is my comfrey fertilizer. I basically learned all this information, by the way, off Norm, about the time to do this and get some more green on the garlics. I saw a short video made by No Dig Norm. So what I'm going to do is water down some of my comfrey fertilizer, and then I'm going to fertilize all these today. Right, so I've got my 10-litre watering can right here. Eddie, stay away from this, and this is going to absolutely stink. As you can see, there's a few bits in there that's not fermented because I've added it to it. So I'm going to get half a cup. Okay, I think that should be enough. It absolutely stinks. Eddie, stay away. Don't want it to go on Eddie, so it will absolutely stink. I'm going to come over here. Right. Now I'm going to get my stirring stick. Nicely mixed in. Now time to fertilise the garlics. Now I did check online before I'm going to do this. You need something that's high in nitrogen, and that is quite high in nitrogen. So yeah, we're a-okay to do this. I just saw the mouse. Quick, the mouse is back. I just saw the mouse in that gap down there. Right, so I just literally got a glimpse of the mouse. It was outside, somewhat outside, on the corner. So I think that wood must back onto this gap right here. So I'm thinking I'm going to remove that wood, and I'm going to try and see if it's there. Try and free him on, move him on. But yeah, fertilised garlic now, and also the comfrey has been fertilised by comfrey. Very quickly, look at these. The 10p plants, or these ones anyway, are doing extraordinary. They are blowing up. Look how much they've blown up. Like, they are so good. I literally cannot believe how much they've blown up. They look so good. They're almost getting too big for the pot now. Now these ones are not doing the best. As you can see, I might give them a little bit of well, actually saying that, they are actually got some nice green bits on the end. Right guys, I've been doing more investigation and I found the mouse's house, but I've pulled it all out now. I feel bad for even doing that. I'm not even gonna lie. So obviously look how much work is put into that little house, to keep warm and that. And now potentially he ain't got a house. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna clear this out. I've kind of like blocked up the little entrances. So fingers crossed he won't come back, but I do feel a little bit bad because it was only one mouse as well. So it's not like there was a family of mouses or it was just one little mouse. But there we go, that's the update. So I was just looking around. I'll have to go around the other side, but I was just looking around and there's a toad here as well. I'm gonna go around the other side. I'm gonna grab him. I found him around this side. And I'm gonna take him to the wildlife area. Just gotta make sure he don't jump out my hand. There we go. Hopefully you find a nice little house in there. Also, I've not shown you this yet, but I found this on the floor. Don't know what it is. It's like a stone thing. I think it says Chris something on it. Like a cap of some kind. But yeah, first bit of treasure I've found in a while. Pretty good. That could go in the treasure pot. Right, I'm back again. It's the same day, but later on, and I realised I didn't even get an ending for my video. So what I'm going to do is very quickly put up the other two shelves on my racking, and then we'll call it a day. Right, I've done it, but my last shelf is too short, so I'm gonna have to find another one. Right, there we go. I just managed to find a shelf that'll fit. It's a little bit longer than the others, but not to worry. It's not sticking out from the shed. I can push it across if I really want. But there we go. All three shelves are in now, and I'll stack that up on the next video. So that's all I've got time for today. I do hope that you've enjoyed the video. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.